So I'm going to do a fixed deposit of the entire 100%. And I will create a fixed deposit, right? And I will reinvest that money. I've created a fixed deposit and it's done. And I can easily track it, right? That, hey, 7th August, and I'm going to get how much? I'm going to make 6.7% guaranteed, right? So this is what I'm making, and I will do the same on my Bitcoin, right? So I had Bitcoin also. I will do 100% of fixed deposit here, right? So this is also done, and you can see that both the things have come up. Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I hope all of you are doing well. On today's video, I am going to do something very interesting. What is it? That I am actually going to show you how I am investing 1 lakh rupees. I am actually going to invest 1 lakh in front of you live on a cryptocurrency platform, right? Now you might say that, hey Akshat, 1 lakh rupees doesn't sound too much given your portfolio size. So please consider this, that not many YouTubers do this. They might talk about certain platforms, but they don't invest their own money. I'm going to show it. I'm going to do it via the same platform that I'm recommending. And I'm going to increase this investment amount to 10 lakhs. And I'm going to invest all that money in front of you. I'm not going to invest all that money right away. I'm going to do it over time in an SIP mode. Today, I'm going to make the first tranche of that investment. So I'm going to show you which platform I'm using and why. Second, I'm going to talk about that what are some of the key things and key features that you need to keep in mind when you're looking to engage with any crypto platform, right? You can go and pick any platform, that's completely fine. I'm just going to show my preferences, but I'm going to help you understand some of the principles that you need to keep in mind and what are some of those key concepts that should be there in your mind that you're trying to pick a crypto trading platform. So let's get this video started. And a very quick note that in case you have missed watching the earlier parts of the video, that why you should be investing in cryptocurrencies, how safe it is, which cryptocurrencies are bad versus good, the links are in the description box for previous videos. Please go and watch it and then come and watch this video. Even before you jump into the discussion about which platform should I use platform X, should I use platform Y, you must know some very important basics. So please listen to this part very carefully. First and foremost, you must understand the concept of exchange. What are crypto exchanges? What is a wallet? And what are some of the peripheral services, right? Peripheral services. Most people miss what this third part is, and this is very important, right? So exchange is very simple, right? For example, when we are trying to buy and sell stocks, there is an exchange called as National Stock Exchange or Bombay Stock Exchange. Now, exchange is a place where the buyers and sellers of a particular asset meet. So for example, if I'm trying to sell my stock in ITC or HUL, then I will sell my stock on NSE or BSE. And then you, if you are a buyer, you will buy that stock from NSE or BSE. So these are exchanges. These are stock exchanges. Similarly, in India, we have a bunch of cryptocurrency exchanges. Now, if we analyze it from an international scale, internationally also, there are a bunch of cryptocurrency platforms and exchanges. So I hope the concept of exchange is very clear to you, right? Now, on an exchange, you just simply go and buy a cryptocurrency. For example, if you have to go and buy Bitcoin or if you have to go and buy Ether, then you just simply go on an exchange and you either buy it or sell it, right? If you are already holding Bitcoin or Ether, you can sell it. But if you are buying it for the first time, you have to go on an exchange to buy these assets. These are all assets, right? So I hope the concept about exchange is very clear. Now comes the concept that once you have bought, let's say you're super rich and you buy 2 Bitcoins, right? Now this Bitcoin gets stored in something called as wallet, right? Exchange is a place where you're buying it. Now, wallet is a place where you're storing your cryptocurrencies. Now, all your cryptocurrencies that you're buying, be it Ether, be it Polygon Matic, be it Bitcoin, it gets stored in a wallet, right? Now, different companies offer different wallets. There is a combination of exchange plus wallet. There is only wallet. There is only exchange. So please keep that in mind that wallet is different from an exchange, right? Now, let's say that you have bought the Bitcoin and you have put that in a wallet. Now, what do you do with it? It just keeps on sitting, right? So there is nothing that you can do with it. You will say that, hey Akshat, I'm a Bitcoin investor. I bought this Bitcoin 1 year ago. I'm happy with the prices it has shown. I want to continue to hold it. But what is happening to that Bitcoin? You're not earning any interest out of it. That Bitcoin is just sitting in your wallet. That's it. That's what is happening here, right? In the short term, if you're using the right platform, you can actually earn interest on the Bitcoin or any other crypto that you have purchased, right? This peripheral services is one of the key reasons why I am actually investing a lot of money via Vault. And I am actually going to show you live that I am investing money in Vault. And I am not just saying it just because Vault is a knowledge partner on this video, therefore I am talking good things about Vault. No, nothing like that. I am going to invest my own hard-earned money in Vault because of this key factor, right? On this channel, I only partner with brands that I truly believe in and I've been willing to invest my own money in, and I'm going to show it to you. Now, the second thing that you need to know about in terms of any crypto platform that you're engaging with is the concept of liquidity, right? I'm just quickly explaining 3-4 key concepts so that everything is clear, and then I will show you how I'm investing my money. So liquidity simply means that if you're trying to sell Bitcoins, right, and someone is trying to buy that Bitcoin, and if there is a match between buyers and sellers, the trade will happen, right? So trade means that I sold something, you bought something from me, that trade has happened, right? So this is called as trading. This entire mechanism of matching buyers with sellers is called as trading. Now you might observe that different exchanges, right? Exchanges have different prices for Bitcoin. On one exchange, you will find Bitcoin trading at, let's say, hypothetically speaking, 40 lakh rupees, right? On another platform, you might find it to be trading at 39.95 lakh rupees. On third exchange, you might find it to be 40.05 lakh rupees, right? So this price difference happens because of the liquidity and the order book. So we don't need to get into the complex mechanism. So liquidity leads to price differences. That's number one. Number two, it leads to order filling. Right? Order filling means that, for example, you might have seen that sometimes when you are trying to buy a stock of a company, no one is willing to sell it, then you can't buy that stock, right? You might place your order, it will just get stuck, it will not get executed. So order filling only happens when there are enough buyers and sellers on that market or on that platform or on that exchange. So please keep this in mind that this liquidity point is also important. Is it super critical? The answer is no. Platform should have enough liquidity. It need not have the best liquidity, right? So that's the bottom line, because NSE and BSE both are liquid platforms, right? There is trade that happens. Now, you don't need to sit and do comparisons that is NSE better or BSE better. It's one and the same thing almost in terms of liquidity. But there is a very important concept that I would want to talk about here so that you are not disillusioned in terms of investing in cryptocurrencies. That, as I had explained earlier on the course, that right now crypto market is like this, right? The stock market is like this big, right? There are, let's say, 10,000 buyers in the stock market. There are buyers, sellers. So there is enough liquidity overall in the stock market, because stock market is mature. With time it has matured, systems have been built, liquidity is there, people trust. There is something called as time component of trust, because companies have been trading for so many years, the exchange has been there for so many years, that trust, that brand value is there. Now in cryptos, it's a evolving market, right? Irrespective of which platform you pick, this is a systemic viewpoint right now. This is an evolving market. Every day the market size keeps on growing, and after 10 years, if this market becomes like this big, automatically the money becomes 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, right? So point is that this is an evolving market, and with time it will mature, right? So please do not assume that, hey, I am going to the best liquid platform in cryptocurrencies, so everything will be hunky-dory and the trade will be very smooth. It doesn't work that way, not because of exchange's fault, but because of the fact that this market right now is very small, and this is what the advantage is. This is what you are betting on, right? You are making a bet in cryptocurrencies in the long term, right? You're literally saying that I'm investing in cryptocurrencies for a period of 20 years because I see this market growing and becoming massive. It's like Tesla gearing its R&D towards batteries because they feel that decentralized batteries are the future, and if that market grows, Tesla will become the most valued firm. Same goes for Bitcoin, that as this crypto market grows, the friction will reduce, trading cost will reduce, and bunch of other things will reduce, and it will become a more frictionless platform. The same journey even the stock market had to go through. If I ask you that before Zerodha, was it very easy to open up your Demat account and start trading instantly? The answer was no. It was not super easy. Now you can just sit at home, do KYCs and whatnot and start trading literally in 2-3 days time. But it was not that simple earlier on, even if you go 15 years back in time. The same scenario is being played out in the crypto market, that the functions, systems are being developed, and there will be a bit of pain in terms of this evolution. So please keep all these points in mind. Now, third and final basic that you need to know about in terms of picking a crypto platform are the charges or commissions. right? Now this is very, very important because I can't tell you how many types of commissions are there and how many types of charges are there. So let me tell you some of the major charges and commissions type. So first and foremost, there is something called as deposit or withdrawal charge. Many platforms charge in terms of making the deposit, that you're transferring your money from your bank account to your exchange account. You have to pay a little bit of money to the exchange. So if you're doing RTGS, you might have to pay 0. But if you're doing Google Pay, then you might have to pay some money, etc., etc., right? So please take a look at the charges in terms of deposit. There are withdrawal charges also, that if you're withdrawing money after selling your Bitcoin back to your bank account, there might be a lot of charges. Second comes trading charges, right? So trading charges. Now in terms of trading charges, you need to understand what are maker charges and what are taker charges, right? This is something that exchange takes. So maker charges, in very simple terms, it means that if you are making market and if you are adding liquidity to the exchange, then your charges are generally slightly lower. Okay. But if you are taker, that you are taking away the liquidity, then your charges are slightly higher, right? This is what the theory says. In simple terms, it means that if you are someone who is trying to buy a Bitcoin on vault, then if you go and if you are willing to pay maker charges, it simply means that you are willing to wait to get your order fulfilled, right? You are adding liquidity to the books. So your order might not get fulfilled immediately and you're okay with it. And therefore, you're making the market and not taking away the liquidity, right? So in that scenario, your charges will be lower. But if you're someone who goes to vault and says that, you know what, I need the cryptocurrency immediately, I am a taker. So you are taking away the liquidity. Therefore, the charges on you might be higher. This works almost the same at almost all the platforms. So there are no differences here. This is very easy to figure out, deposit and withdrawal charges. So I hope the trading charges are also very clear. Now there are currency exchange charges, right? So currency exchange charges simply means that if you are buying at a platform which is outside India, then you have to convert your INR into USD. So there might be some exchange charges there also, right? I'm not taking names of different crypto platforms because that is an analysis that you need to do yourself. But I'm simply telling you what are the different charges. And then there are a lot of hidden charges as well, right? Hidden charges. For example, the price of the crypto itself might be different, right? Because of why? Because of liquidity, right? So keep all these points in mind and keep a track of all these charges. You are going to incur majority of the charges here, right? So please keep this thing in mind and pick a platform accordingly. Now the final point here is that majority of the exchanges and platforms do not have a support system, that you can't go and speak with someone. Right now this is a major problem that is happening in the crypto space, that the exchanges do not have a live support system. For example, if you transfer your money from your bank account to your crypto account, and if the money has been deducted from your bank account and it has not been credited to your exchange account, then whom are you going to reach out to? You will reach out to your bank, right? Now they will say that, you know what, okay, you did this crypto thing, we don't know. So bottom line is that your exchange should also have a support system. It is important, right? So look at the support system and look at the insurance, right? Because in case now cryptocurrencies are based on a technology called as blockchain, right? Blockchain is an intelligent way of adding blocks of data to each other, right? So there is a block of data that is created and new blocks are added to this. So this becomes like a chain, right? This becomes like a chain. So this is what blockchain means in simple layman terms, which is a very secure, transparent technology that is being used by cryptocurrencies. So blockchain is different. Blockchain has enabled cryptocurrencies. Now blockchain is the same technology that is being used by banks, which is being used in medical insurance, which is being used to make the data more reliable, transparent. So that is the technology, right? So technology wise, cryptocurrencies are safe. It's not as if that someone can hack it, but there can be some internal issues with the crypto platforms, right? So for example, if you are invested in a platform which is very new, there is some management issue, there is some internal data leak of your accounts, whatnot, it can lead to little bit of problems for you. So pick a reliable exchange. Now a parallel example here would be Zerodha, right? So for example, Zerodha is a reliable company. A lot of traders trade on Zerodha. There is a lot of liquidity on Zerodha. But hypothetically speaking, if there is something that goes wrong with the management, then it might not hurt your shares that you are holding, but there can be some kind of internal data leaks. Therefore, the crypto platforms need to have insurance, right? Now, many of these exchanges, especially the new ones, they don't have any insurance going for you. So you as a customer might get hurt. So these are some of the key points, and I'll quickly recap some of the important considerations that I feel while picking an exchange is: number one, your crypto platform should be liquid. It should be able to buy and sell cryptocurrencies quickly. That's one. Number two, the prices or charges which are 100 different types of charges. Don't get dissuaded by that, but keep a track of the charges, that the charges should not be abnormally high. That's 2. 3. There should be some kind of peripheral services associated. That, according to me, is a very important consideration, because when I'm investing in crypto right now, my goal is to invest in crypto for 20 years and hold it. But that crypto is not doing anything in those 20 years, only its price is going up. But if there is a way for me to earn interest by doing an FD of crypto, I'll show it to you how to do an FD, fixed deposit in cryptocurrencies that you hold. Then if I can do a fixed deposit on my cryptocurrencies, then I'll be making money along the way as well. So these are some peripheral features that you need to keep in mind. And finally, look at security and customer support. That is also very important. Alright, so with that said, let me just go to the platform that I'm using for buying and selling cryptos. You can see that this is the total amount that I've added by doing an RTGS transaction from my bank account. So you can see the balance amount, which is 1 lakh. Now I'll go on exchange and I will buy and sell cryptos. So which 2 cryptos? I'll be basic. I'll not do some fancy stuff here. I'll just simply buy 2 cryptos. One is I'll buy Bitcoin. So I will put like 40,000 rupees in cryptocurrencies in Bitcoin and I will buy it. So I'll press the buy button and it's done, hopefully. So your order has been executed. So I bought 40,000 of Bitcoin and let me buy now 60,000 rupees of Ether. Right. So I go and I press the buy button and the order gets executed. Okay, so Ether has changed. It will definitely show the current price. So it's success and it is done. So I have invested 1 lakh in front of you very transparently. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. So please press the like button. That will make me super happy. Now, this is not the end. I'm going to continue investing in cryptocurrencies so that I can build trust with all of you. I can transparently show you that, hey, I'm actually making investments in front of you. This is not a gimmick. Now, in case like me, you want to trade with Vault, please use the link in the description box. Now, I have started a kickback campaign. Now, in that respect, when Vault gives me 100 rupees, I'll pass you back 50 rupees, right? So that is the system that we have come up with. And if you are using the link in the description box, that will get executed automatically. Now see, now my INR is 0, as you can see, that I just showed you now, right? And my total asset value is this. And let me check if I have what I have in my wallet, right? So you can see that I have total balance of Ethereum as 0.2590 and Bitcoin as 0.012303382, whatever, right? So it's fractional amount. So I'm a fractional owner of Bitcoin and Ether. Now let me show you the number 1 reason why I'm using Vault, right? Now the best thing about Vault is that it acts like a bank. It acts like a crypto bank. It's not just simply an exchange. I just showed you that I bought Bitcoin and I bought Ether. That's a feature of an exchange. Now for an investor like me who is bullish on cryptocurrencies, I am in it for the long haul. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm just simply going to do a fixed deposit. So you can see that 25% is 14,845. How much Ethereum did I buy? 60,000, right? So I'm going to do a fixed deposit of the entire 100%. And I will create a fixed deposit, right? And I will reinvest that money. I've created a fixed deposit and it's done. And I can easily track it, right? That, hey, 7th August. And I'm going to get how much? I'm going to make 6.7% guaranteed, right? So this is what I'm making. And I will do the same on my Bitcoin, right? So I had Bitcoin also. I will do 100% of fixed deposit here, right? So this is also done and you can see that both the things have come up. Now this is the best feature according to me in terms of the ease of transaction. You yourself saw that there was no liquidity problem. I could easily do an FD. So these are the features why I prefer doing it via Vault. Even if you're in India, you can easily do it. Though Vault is a Singapore-based company, but it's very easy to transact with Vault via your Indian account. So not a problem there. So Vault has been backed by some of the biggest investors. You can check it out. So I wanted to show you this feature of doing FDs in cryptocurrencies because this is something that is not talked about. So I hope that you liked it. So please press the like button. That would mean a lot. And as promised, I'm going to continue to make more investments and I'll keep sharing my strategies with you. Now, in summary, this is how I make investments. I showed you a live trade. Now, this is not a push that you have to go and open an account at Vault. If you deem fit, do it, right? What I'm doing, I'm just simply sharing it with you for the reasons. And I explained you the reasons why also, right? So do your own due diligence. If it makes sense to you, please invest your money. Please do your own due diligence. So as promised, I'm going to continue to invest in cryptocurrencies. If you want to keep seeing these live trades, do comment that you would want me to keep making these type of videos. It helps me understand that you appreciate me making these type of videos. You can use any platform. I have shown you the basics. Please use any platform. Cryptocurrencies is a wonderful platform. That's what my belief is. Please make sure that you do your own due diligence and only then you make investments. Do not do it otherwise, right? So I hope you found this video to be useful and insightful and I will see you tomorrow.